What's up? Oh, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Here we are again. Welcome, everyone in the house to the Big Time Show podcast that is being seen live now on Facebook, that is being seen live on Periscope and on the YouTube channel. Welcome to this show, and before we begin, let's give proper credit where credit is due. The music that you just heard is from Alec X Winters. There it is that's his handle on Instagram. All you have to do is go to that right there. Just type that in on Instagram, and if you're interested in a lot of good jazz from this young kid that is presently at the Berklee School of Music in Boston, Massachusetts, you will hear stuff just like you just heard for our opening. I'm grateful that he allowed me to use his music for that, and I appreciate him so much. He pops in every now and then. I caught him slipping one time, and I appreciate him letting me use his music. Listen, we don't even have to waste no more time. I mean, why? Y'all know why y'all here. Pastor Greer, I see Pastor Greer here. He's a 49. We don't care nothing about the 49ers right now. So I'm going to go and tell you that right now. This is where all the haters, the first comment come from one of my preacher friends. He come to 49ers. Nobody care about the 49ers. We care less. This is a Cowboy celebration night tonight. It is no other way to look at it. What's up, JD? I see you. It's no other way to look at it. It's something worth celebrating. I don't have to tell you guys because you guys already know what has happened. Yeah. Appreciate you, brother Mike. I see you. Thank you so much. I wish I could take credit for the little jazz, but that's our friend Alec Winters from Instagram. Who's allowed us to use that music. I wish I could take credit for that. The brother bad. He a bad boy. Hey, what's up, Noop? I see you. I see my fraternity brothers in now. What's going on? Listen, it's celebration time. And Cowboy fans, as Pastor Greer's on here, an avid 49er fan and a frequent Dallas Cowboy hater, we're not going to let nothing rain on our parade tonight. We're going to celebrate because finally, and I can't even tell you, my mind trying to think about when have we had good news like this in the last, I believe the only thing they compete with it probably was when Ezekiel Elliott was drafted. That's about it. So we're talking at least 4 years of more negative than positive. We finally got some real good news on yesterday. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. We all know that finally Dak Prescott, I check my phone out. Y'all know what I do. I check my phone out. I look for breaking news. I appreciate you, Noob. Thank you, man. Thank you. You know how we news do it. We try to be the best we can be. Fred, you know that. You know if I'm gonna do it now, I'm gonna try my best to do it, the best way I can until God bless me, of course, with more, and He will do that. So I'm grateful just to be here with you guys. Listen, the first time we've had positive news in at least 4 years. We've had more negative than positive, but finally. Dak Prescott was signed to a long-term contract. And I got to admit to you guys, go ahead, Noop, I see you. Go ahead. I see you, Roy. Y'all my fraternity brother. Yeah, JD, I'm coming, JD. I see you. I see you, Kay. What's up, Chevy? I see you coming in. What's going on? Bud Dupree, you got such a long note, JD. I don't know. I'll read the rest of it. I'm gonna come back to yours, JD. I see it. There's some good stuff in there in your comment. I'm gonna come back to that though. What's up, Chevy? I see you, man. It's good to have you tonight. I have to, because if you've been following me, and if you've been following my podcast, and I'm sorry, hello to everybody that's on Podbean also. Hello to everyone that's on Podbean. If you've been following my shows, you already know what my stance was, okay? You come on in. Oh, Lord, the queen is in the house. The queen is in the house. Oh, welcome, queen. The queen is in the house. Listen, y'all know where I stand. I mean, I'm not coming back, from it. I mean, y'all know where I stand. Hey, I got Roy, I got another frat in the house. Keith in the house, all the way from Milwaukee. What's up, Newt? What's going on? Listen, you know where I stand. Hey, Gary, all of my family coming in now. Y'all know where I stand. So I'm not fit to act like, I didn't say what I said. I said, I repeat it. I thought, without a shadow of a doubt, that Dak was going to be franchised, and I did not think that they were going to pay him. Because if you really have been following me, you've heard me say this a million times. Here's my statement. That they do not fully believe in Dak Prescott. When I say they, I'm talking about Jerry Jones, and I guess a little byproduct of that would be Stephen Jones. But Jerry, I said that for 2 years now. I said that, and when it looked like that's what was the case, I didn't believe that he was. They valued him that much. I knew they valued him. I know they did, but not to the degree of what he got yesterday. Okay. JD, I see you. I'm coming, JD. But to my surprise, they shut me down. There's no other way to say it. They shut me up because everything that I was thinking, and I'm glad my brother Gary was here, because my mind was about to go to the ultimate level of the real reason why I thought that they were not going to sign Dak Prescott. And some of my brothers wanted me to go ahead and go there, but I told them I'm not going there until it didn't happen. And some of y'all already know what I'm talking about. But for those who don't, I just go ahead and let the cat out the bag, because when you're wrong, you're wrong. I thought that part of it was a racial issue. Yes, I did. I did. I didn't say it, but I was. If you've been following me, I've been hinting toward it. That they killed that. They killed that thought process. So, on behalf of me, I would like to apologize. I told you I was a big man. I told you if I was wrong, I'm going to be wrong. We're going to start this show off with some apologies, and then I'm going to get to what JD is talking about and everything else. I apologize to Jerry Jones. I'm if I said it, I'm just going to say it. If I was wrong, I was wrong. I apologize to Jerry Jones, because obviously why the fan base was killing the Jones family, why ESPN and Fox and everyone else was killing the Jones family, saying we don't understand why everybody was bashing them. They were working. It's just that simple. That they were quiet, which is commendable by itself. Everybody want to talk about Dak hadn't said anything, but the Jones family didn't say anything either. They didn't say nothing, which is strange, because Jerry Jones is the first one to run his mouth. But they were quiet throughout the whole process. Hey, Mike, I see you. And so we today have to give the Jones family credit for just simply being quiet and getting in the trenches and getting this thing done. They did it while we were killing them, while everybody saying we don't know what Jerry Jones doing. Is he too old? Is he senile? We tired of Stephen Jones running. While we were killing them, they just put their head down and said, we know they mad. We going to take care of this. We got it. And they did. There's no other way you can look at it. And for those that say, hey, it took too long, yes, it did. But the bottom line is it's done. So we don't even have to worry about that no more. Hey, it's the past now. It's done. I'd like to apologize to the Jones family. I would like to apologize to Dak Prescott also. Because if you've been following me, you know what I've said about Dak Prescott. I said he's playing the game too soft. He need to get ticked off. He need to go off on him one good time. Stop letting his brother talk for him all the time. We need to hear from Dak. And while a lot of us were saying that, well, it wasn't too many of us. There was a lot of Cowboy fans saying, well, that's not his character. That's not what he going to do. He just going to be, and you guys were right. I wanted him to go off, to go ahead and step and say, this is what I need. Everybody else done it. So why not him? Dak played it smooth. And at the end of the day, guess what? Dak got everything that he wanted without really saying one word. Dak Prescott didn't do nothing but take some pictures. That's all he did. Him and his fiance or his girlfriend. That's the only thing we saw. His brother did more talking than Dak did. We didn't hear nothing from his agent. We didn't hear nothing from Dak. We didn't hear nothing from Steven. We didn't hear nothing from Jerry. And for that, it all worked out. There were no hard feelings. Oh, it may have been a little bit, but whatever hard feelings, it's gone now. Exactly. I see you, Nuke. Jerry, I must say, for as long as I've been saying it, Jerry Jones believes in Dak Prescott. I'm changing my whole narrative. Jared, you do not make this type of deal if you do not believe in this guy. Now, I'm quite sure on tomorrow, and just in case for those people that don't know, the press conference is tomorrow. Forgive me for not knowing the time, but turn your notifications on, your Dallas Cowboy notifications on, and as soon as that press conference starts, just click in on your phone and you'll be able to see it. But I'm quite sure tomorrow we're going to hear the word Super Bowl, which is almost like, see, when Cowboy fans, unfortunately for us, what we like to say is the NFC East, and that'd be it, and then hope. That's what we say. I believe tomorrow, for the first time in a long time, you're going to start hearing the word Super Bowl. Now, that's my apologies. Now it's time to move on. Come here, JD. Come here, JD, since you go ahead and pushing me a little bit. Y'all know the numbers by now because everybody done seen it, okay? Everybody know what the deal is. Everybody know. However, for tonight's show, I got two things tonight. Two things tonight that I want to highlight, and you'll hear this with everybody else, but two things. Here's three really. Here's the thing. Both sides won in this deal. I don't care what y'all say. I'm just telling you my perspective. Both the Jones family and Dak Prescott won in this deal. Both of them. I don't care what y'all say. If y'all saying he don't deserve that type of money, he don't deserve, y'all might just be quiet now. It's over with now. He got it. I told you guys for weeks. I said Dak Prescott thing was that he was next on the list. Y'all remember I told you that. He was next. That's all. If you just make him above who was last, we were gonna be good. What happened? He got $1 million more than Deshaun Watson. Reason why is because he was next. That's everybody that's next goes above the person that was last. This is nothing new. And while you guys are giving the eye test and saying Dak is not better than this person and this person and this person and that person, that really didn't make a difference. When it comes to the market, it's all about who is next and are they going to be higher than the person that was last. Deshaun Watson was last at $39 million a year. Now Dak is getting paid $40 million a year. Why? Simple. He was next. Whoever comes after Dak, they're going to be next. Josh Allen is going to get paid more than Dak Prescott. Lamar Jackson is going to get paid more than Dak Prescott. That's not the issue. So we're killing that. Here's the thing that I told you guys that was going to be majorly important. I told you guys this, that it makes no difference what the tag is. The signing bonus was going to be the big thing. The signing bonus was going, because if you give Dak the signing bonus or the respect that he was looking for, if you give that to him, he could care less about what's on the cap. Just give him what he needs. What happened? Dak Prescott has the highest signing bonus in league history. $66 million. He's going to get that check tomorrow. He's going to get a $66 million check tomorrow when he signed that contract. He's going to get $66 million right then and there. Who cares about the salary cap then? Dak don't care about the salary cap. Just give him his money. What did that do? What makes us look like geniuses? What did that do to make Jerry Jones look good? Dak Prescott, as you should know by now, is only going to count for $22 million on the salary cap next year. Brilliant. Brilliant move. Dak don't care nothing about that. He got $66 million plus his salary coming next year, which will total out to be $75 million for 1 year. $22 million is all that's going on the cap. That's it. Which means, thank you, bro, Gary. As Gary has said there, here's what's going to happen because of that. Gary just summed it up. He got paid, and we still got cap space. And what can we do with that cap space? Well, what that means is that since he only counted $22 million on the salary cap, guess what that means? We can go after some free agents, and I'm not talking about this pick-pack, crackerjack free agents I've been talking about. We finally can go after some guys that's going to be impactful, immediate impact on wherever you're going to get them. If you go on defense, you got the money now to go after one or two big name, impactful killers. Primarily, if it was me, I want them on the defensive side of the ball. We got the money now. We can do it. Thanks to the deal because that's why we had to do the long term. The franchise tag would have killed us if Dak would have had to do that. It would have killed us. There would have been no hope. But by making it long term, we have hope now. We got hope. All right. Kevin says offensive lineman. If that's the way they want to go, Kevin, they got the money. They can do that. They can do that. But we need help on the defense. If you ask me, that's what I want to get one or two real killers. But it's because of the contract that Dak signed. That's the major thing, one of the major things that we can do now because of that. Dallas, I believe that we're going to make a move because I believe the philosophy, okay, look, exactly, Queen. That's exactly what I'm saying. Queen says that the way Dak's deal was done puts the pressure on Steven and Jerry to get some dogs on defense. No more bag of bones. No more Frito-Lay potato chip free agents. You know, we ain't going to Popeye's Chicken to go get no free agents no more. Y'all understand what I'm saying? We're not going to Target no more. Okay? We're not going to your local Baskin Robbins first team, all garbage defense, pick up football players no more. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We're going to get some folks now. Okay? That's what at least we hope. What this deal does, hey, Ebony and Ebonics on Podbeam. Hey, Mr. I see you. What this does on defense, okay? What this does, in free agency. What this does, it also, if you notice, if you've been following me, you notice I've always said that this philosophy of building a football team is shot. It's not good because it's not working. The blueprint, unfortunately, it has shifted. What you saw the Rams do a couple years ago, they put it all in. They didn't care nothing about no draft picks. They didn't care nothing about it. They went and got every and anybody. They didn't win the Super Bowl, but guess what? They got there. Then you saw Tampa Bay last year. They don't care. Look, they got a 40-some-odd-year-old quarterback. He ain't got time to be experimenting. They made up in their mind and say, look, we're going to go get players who we know they can play and can get us to win a Super Bowl. What happened? They went and got veteran players. They didn't care nothing about no draft picks. And they built the team, and y'all know what happened. They won the Super Bowl. Okay? What this does, it gives us a chance to work like that finally. This draft and develop player stuff, you know, I'm tired of drafting players, and then the only time we see them is on special teams or they're on the practice squad. That's all I'm saying. Diggs may be the only one. Diggs was the only. I mean, come on, everybody else. You had some folks we drafted didn't even dress the year. Anaya didn't hardly even dress. First team All-American. This gives us the chance. I hope the Jones family do it. We still talking about Steven, though. I don't know if he been fully baptized into that theology of thinking yet, though. Y'all notice what I just said there. I am a preacher, so, I said, but, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not sure about that yet, but the door is open for the change of philosophy. So you with the Dak Prescott deal, that just opened up some more things that can happen. We can change our philosophy of how we build a football team because we got the money to do it. Okay, Dak's job, $22 million on the thing. That was the major thing, and I'm about to open it up to you guys in a minute. I just want to show you this part. Is one other major part that that I got from believe it or not, Skip Bayless. I came home today from work, and I just wanted to see the reaction of Shannon because I know he a hater, and I know Stephen A. Even though Stephen A. pretty much lobbied for Dak Prescott in the last 3 to 4 to 5 weeks, hard for him to get the contract done. But I wanted to see primarily Shannon because he's so funny. I wanted to see him, but Skip brought out something this morning that really y'all need to pay attention to. I know we have it about Dak, but this is the good part, and I got it right here for you. I want y'all to see that. This is the main thing. Dak Prescott in his contract, y'all read it with me. Dak Prescott in his contract has an automatic conversion clause. It's a couple players on the team that have it too. DeMarcus, Zach Martin, and everything. This is major right here, y'all. This is why the Jones family is happy. This clause right here. It says a player and a club, the player and club agreed that on one or more occasions at any time during the duration of this contract, the club in its sole discretion, which means they got the right to do whatever they want to do, shall have the right, but not the obligation, to convert any portion of the player's salary into a signing bonus. That is major, y'all. I don't know if y'all know about this. Let me break it down for those that may not understand, whatever. The club at any time can look at the cap situation. If some of the players have this in their contract, they don't have to ask the player. They don't have to ask. That's the key thing. They don't have to ask the player. They can say, okay, Dak, you count. I'm just throwing a number out. Dak, you count $38 million on the cap. Okay, what we're going to do is take some of your money that we owe you, and we just going to go ahead and give you that portion of the money as a signing bonus. You getting your money, but we're gonna knock this cap number down. We can give you all any or little amount of money as we can. So what that does, y'all, this clause keeps us from running into potential salary cap issues, with the biggest one being the quarterback. That's huge, y'all. That is huge, which means, everybody, and since we got a lot of players like that, I think we got maybe about 4 or 5 players that have this clause in their contract, and they're some of our biggest paid players. What it means is that we can actually make this cap work for us. In other words, futuristically, the cap we can make the cap what we want it to be, which means we can actually perhaps go after some more free agents, because whether you know it or not, with this contract right here, we're I ain't saying we're gonna win it, but we on the Super Bowl chase now. And the way the league is going, this draft and develop concept just ain't working no more. That's what this does. Gary says this. That means he would get his money regardless, but they can move it around and create cap space. Exactly. Michael says there's going to be a bunch of dudes on the open market. They can get 1 or 2 bona fide starters if they play the cards right. Exactly, Michael. The whole system, everybody, of the way we've been building this football team, I believe that it has changed. I really do believe it. I believe the Jones have figured it out. They done seen it happen a couple of times now. In order to win now, you're going to have to get some help. I'm talking about bona fide help. I ain't talking about these, we hope to draft these guys at the first round and they're incredible. And no. We talking about getting some real help, some depth on that. And for those, and which again now, Gary, you here, and some of my brothers and sisters from my group here, look, I'm just gonna go and say it. I don't know who we gonna draft. Okay, at 10, I don't know, because I think we're gonna be players in free agency. I saw, I think JD called it out earlier. The kid from Atlanta who got released today, who Dan Quinn is very familiar with, first round pick Neal from Atlanta, the safety. I mean, hello. When we talking about drafting safety, look, if you go get Neal, you ain't drafting no safety. Okay? I'm just saying, if there's cornerback help out there and the Cowboys decide to go get a veteran cornerback, hello, the dreams of y'all talking about Caleb Farley and Patrick Surtain, I don't know about that no more. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Listen, I heard McCarthy say last year that his philosophy is to get the best player on the board, whatever position you're in. Not on need, but get the best player. So thank you, Gary. You already think what I'm thinking. If Mr. Pitts Kyle Pitts fall to 10, look, I'm sorry, y'all. I know tied in wasn't y'all choice, but we talking about a different type of dude. At 10, if Pitts is there, you can't pass him up. Just like you couldn't pass up CeeDee Lamb when he fell there. We didn't need another wide receiver, but he fell there, and McCarthy said, best player available, give me him. I don't know how we going to draft, but all of this is because of what happened on yesterday. I applaud Jerry Jones. I applaud Dak Prescott. And tomorrow, you're going to hear tomorrow a lot of emotional type stuff on tomorrow. It's going to be some tears tomorrow. And I ain't just talking about from Dak Prescott. I believe that teammates is going to show up tomorrow. I believe teammates are flying into Dallas tomorrow because that's their leader. I believe Jared Jones probably shed a tear tomorrow. I really do. I know Dak and his brother will. And his fiance, Dak's fiance. I'm telling y'all guys, yesterday was history. I'm serious. Yesterday was real history. Look, I see. Let me see. Queen said what we doing. Fred is going to tell us what will happen in the draft. That's exactly what I'm saying. And now Queen says she got something spicy for me. The Queen for the shake things up. I already see it. I'm waiting on you, Queen. I'm waiting on you. But in the meantime, while I'm waiting on Queen to shake things up a little bit, tomorrow, I mean, yesterday represents a thing. Listen, if they say players can tear up a locker room or things can tear up a locker room, then certainly the opposite could happen. There's some good things that can happen in the locker room that can make a team draw closer together. I believe we got that yesterday. I was wanting to tell y'all that if Dak was not signed to a long-term deal, it was gonna bust this locker room completely up. Well, since he's signed now, then obviously I believe that it's going to galvanize this team together even more. Training camp, I don't think there's gonna be one tight-knit group. Now, whether they win or not, who knows? But I can tell you right now they're gonna be ready to play. I can already feel it. And I ain't just saying because I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm just saying I know when a team get behind one leader like this, you know, it makes a big difference, y'all. I've seen it happen. Do y'all remember what happened? I mean, I'm not saying we were good like this team, but when Ray Lewis said he was about to retire, did y'all remember how that team got behind Ray Lewis to make sure that he went out as a champion? And he did that year when they beat the 49ers. Do y'all remember that? I'm saying, look, it's just something special about it. It really is. And so I am for the first time in a while, I'm excited. I went from the dead to the arisen in one day. I really didn't think it was gonna happen. I didn't. I mean, all I saw was 2 years worth of the same old thing. I thought we were headed that same direction. I thought they were gonna franchise them yesterday and give us the runaround saying, hey, we're gonna sign them before July. That's what I thought they were gonna do. I did. Ain't no sense in me lying about it. I had no faith in the Jones family. I was prepared to call them racist. I'm gonna let y'all say it. I was gonna say it. Yeah, I would have Gary on here. I'm gonna do a whole show if that man wasn't signed by July in week 1. If the deadline had passed for him not being signed to a long-term deal, and he would have walked in week 1 with that franchise tag, I was gonna do a whole show on how say it, Queen. I ain't doing I didn't do the share thing this time. Go ahead and write it in for me, Queen. I'm sorry. I didn't I was gonna do a whole show on it. I was. Cause I was gonna call them out. I don't have to do it now because they proved me wrong. They proved me wrong. So all thing I can tell you Cowboy fans is buckle up and enjoy the ride. Because things are about to get real interesting in these next couple of weeks. Let's see if we gonna shop. Yeah, exactly. Gary was gonna. I already had my panel for the show for that show. I already had my panel set up. Gary was gonna be one of them. There's another brother, Gary Bryant, was going to be another. That's really all I needed. I didn't need nobody else. I just need them two. And we were going to light this thing up. We were going to set Facebook on fire. If Jerry wouldn't have signed Dak Prescott, we were going to call him out as what we thought he was. But he proved us wrong. He believes in Dak Prescott. He believes in him. There's no other way. And for all, let me talk to some of our divided family in Cowboy land who are upset that Dak Prescott is paid now. I only got one question for you. What was the alternative? I mean, if you didn't want to pay Dak Prescott 30, some of y'all didn't want him to get paid but $35 million. Okay, Deshaun was getting paid 39. It would have been the same cap problem, whatever. I mean, Deshaun's cap hit is almost the same as Dak's. It's nice. But what was the alternative? Certainly, if you wouldn't have had that, some of y'all wanted to trade that. For who? I mean, what you wanted? Tyrod Taylor? What you wanted? Ryan Fitzpatrick? Huh? What you want? Chase Daniel? I mean, what? Who would y'all want? Oh, I'm sorry. Andy Dalton? Oh, I'm sorry. I even saw some kind Gilbert. Huh? I mean, so your expectations for the season couldn't have been that high. There's no way it could have been that high if you didn't want Dak here. There's no way. And some of you saying, okay, well, how are we gonna get defense? How are we gonna get it? I just told you, once you break the contract down, we good. It just, are the Cowboys gonna go ahead and play? That's what it really boiled down to. Is Jerry willing to play in free agency? Well, excuse me. Is Steven willing to play? Queen done typed out stuff. Queen, I'm sorry I didn't do the thing today. I should have had it open with the link to join in today. Queen says, should we do free agency the correct way? Then the draft would be wide open. At 10, should Pitts be available, we can draft him. Trade Blake Jarwin. Keep or release Dalton Schultz. Let Blake Bell walk and bring up Cole. Oh, Hunch. Oh, my goodness. She done brought a good name. Is that Pittsburgh? I'm not familiar with Cole. That's why Queen is on here. Queen is great. She studies a lot better than I do. I don't know him. But what she's really saying is that if we draft Pitts, we then will have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have 4 tight ends on this team. And somebody got to go. I'm going on record. If you draft Pitts, Blake Jarwin automatically becomes the number 2 tight end. Okay. Kevin, the conscience in the house, Kevin says that whoever Queen was talking about, Cole, I'm not familiar with him, so I can't even comment on him. Queen, you trying to embarrass me tonight. I usually know stuff like that, but I'm not familiar with that kid there. So I don't know anything about him. Cole is from Louisville. He was a big body guy that showed on film that Lamar Jackson was throwing to. Oh, yes. Yes, Queen. I know exactly what you're talking about now. You know what? He's a little bit more. I know exactly what you're talking about. He's really he's a little bit more than big. He got a little athleticism too. Now he ain't no Kyle Pitts, but he yeah. I like that, Queen. Michael Evans says this. The sign and trade crowd wanted Russell Wilson. I forgot about that. Let me get to that too. Little did they know that if Seattle moves Russell out, it would cost them $39 million against the cap this year. That's why it's never going to happen. Exactly. Some of you guys wanted. Y'all already had the FedEx sticker on Dak's clothes and his football, y'all had his dogs, his pool table. Y'all had him already shipped out to go to Seattle. And y'all wanted Russell Wilson. And it made no sense at all. And I understand what a lot of people say this Russ is better than Dak. Okay. Okay. I'm not even to argue with you on that. It's just a matter of the eye test. Y'all know. Y'all wanted to ship Dak all y'all, man. Y'all wanted to pull up his mailbox from his house, ship that on FedEx truck. Y'all wanted to pick him up and put his cars in the truck and ship him on to Seattle. Take his little fiance that he got now, tell her to quit her job, put a FedEx sticker on her back, send her on to wherever Dak was going. Y'all treat him my boy bad, man. Y'all treat my boy bad. Y'all want to get rid of Dak like that as if Russell Wilson, as if the gap was just so incredible. I'm not saying that Russell's not better than Dak. I'm just saying when you make moves like that, you have to, is the gap really that big? I don't know. Hey, Fred, I see my fraternity brother here, Andrew Patton. Good to have you, Newt. Kevin says, replying to, of course, most people don't research, they just know names. Exactly. I got some people that's on here now that know football for real. Queen said he gives Kettle and Kelsey type vibes. He was initially drafted by the 49ers. However, they drafted Kittle first out of Iowa. So what they're talking about is this kid that Queen brought in, this Cole guy. I can't pronounce his last name. But one thing about it, if you draft Pitts, Schultz and Bale probably have to go, without a doubt. Especially if you bringing in the guy that Queen is talking about. But all that is depending on how and what we do, possibly in free agency. If we play our cards right, what Queen is suggesting probably could happen. I just really feel that. And shout out, look here. I mean, this ain't got nothing to do with tomorrow. I mean, the press conference. Look, I applaud Dalton Schultz. Dalton Schultz proved, this ain't got nothing to do with what we're talking about, but Schultz proved that he can play. I know he was good at Stanford, and he was known primarily as a blocker. But Schultz showed this year or last season that he's a complete tight end. Is he a Pro Bowl tight end? Probably not, but he's solid. I'm talking about he's dependable, he's solid, he can catch the ball, he gets open, and he can block. That's all you want out of a tight end. Everybody not going to be Kittle. Everybody not going to be Kelsey. Everybody not going to be Waller from Oakland. These type of guys, there's only a few of those type. But Schultz turned out to be a very, very solid tight end. And I like Schultz. I do. I almost want to keep him there. Myself. To be honest with you, Queen, I let Bell go and I trade, I like Jarvin too, but Jarvin ain't known as a blocker. This kid can do both of them. I like him. But I give credit to him. Roy Bloom said that, wait a minute, I'm going to go back. Nate said some people were saying Andy Dalton getting us a ring. That's what I was saying, man. It's bad when the Cowboy family, disrespects the house. And that was just blatant disrespect. And speaking of Dalton, I don't know what we're going to do. We got to get us a backup quarterback. Now, I don't know if that means Gilbert is our backup quarterback or we're going to have to go get one. A lot of people like that Bond kid from Texas A&M. And I ain't saying he's going to be the backup, but everybody saw I've been hearing rumblings about him. But Dalton thinks he still can start. And we ain't got no business paying no backup quarterback no $5 million. So I think Dalton need to go. That's just me. Roy Noob says, there's a lot of fraternity brothers in here tonight. Appreciate my fraternity brothers showing up. The Noops is in the house. Seattle is fit for Russell, not Dallas. Dak fits for Dallas. No question about it, Fred. No question about it. Michael Evans is saying what I've been saying for the last 2 months. He said Kyle Pitts is the reincarnation of Shannon Sharp. If we was in church right now, I'll come up there and slap you, Mike, and say, talk, Doc, because Kyle Pitts is just different. He leaps off the screen. He's different. He is a game changer. I even said I've been done said to y'all. I only seen 2 guys. Now it's just me now. I only seen 2 guys who I consider in this possible top 10 or top 15 as different. When I say different, I see a Hall of Fame already on them. I only see 2 people. Sewell from Oregon and Pitts. I don't see, if somebody might say, well, what about Trevor Lawrence? I done seen plenty of quarterbacks, big and can throw and all that kind of stuff. Lawrence is real good. There's no question about that. But every quarterback that's a first team All-American it was good and all that. I ain't saying I'm not saying he's not gonna be great. I'm just saying I've seen him before. I haven't seen a Kyle Pitts before. It's been a long time, and some of the comments in the section is saying it. A lot of people are saying this is Shannon Sharp all over again. The young Shannon Sharp from Denver. That not the one from Baltimore. Even the one from Baltimore was good. The Shannon Sharp from Denver, who was fast like a wide receiver, and a linebacker couldn't hold him, and he was too big for a safety because he could just box him out. I'm talking about different. Kyle Pitts is that guy. He's different, man. I'm talking about a matchup nightmare. Totally different. So that's what I saw, and I think if he followed the 10, and this is the kind of conversation we got to have now. See, my whole show got to change because I done talked about Dak so much. We got to find new content now. I can move on now. We can talk about the draft. I ain't talking about the draft. I'll let everybody else talk about it. We got to shift the conversation. The biggest piece of the puzzle is 9th place. We can talk about everything else now. I'm not mad. I ain't got to do no show about Jerry Jones and how low down he is or how potentially racist he is. I ain't got to do that no more. I ain't got to talk about why Dak ain't talking. I ain't got to do that. I ain't got to talk about the fan base. I'm going to talk about the fan base anyway because we got some real funny Cowboy fans. They family now, but they funny. There ain't no doubt about that. So we got to go ahead and just shift and look toward the future. Our focus now is step by step. Here's our next step. Free agency. Because we can play now. Randy ain't no sense. I told him my frat brothers all in the house. Here go Fred. Noob, yeah, I know you upset. Cause see, I know you're a Cowboy hater to your heart. You hate to see the joy of the Cowboy, even though you know that's great stuff. Well, what happened? It's great stuff. Be happy for Dak. You may hate the Cowboy, be happy for Dak. Matter of fact, Randy, you're a true hater. My fraternity brother Randy is a true hater. So don't be happy for Dak, because I know you don't like him either. So I already know. Don't be happy. I'm just glad you popped in, Nuke. I'm just glad you popped in on me. Queen says Lawrence reminds me of Sunshine from Remember. Queen said reminded of Sunshine from Remember the Titan. He looked like one of the BGs to me. Lawrence looked like one of the BGs. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Randy said nobody actually want a black man to get his money. Amen. So I take you back, Noob. I'm sorry. Randy said, Mike says, if Pitts fall to 10, it will be the most dramatic in the draft since Johnny Manziel. Exactly. I don't think Pitts gonna fall to 10 though. I don't think it's gonna happen. To be honest with you, I hate to say this, but I really believe that the Philadelphia Eagles are gonna end up picking Pitts, and I personally ain't gonna be able to stand it. I don't want to see Pitts with Jalen Hurts. That'll be his. I mean, that's gonna be some damage. I got a feeling that's gonna happen. I hope he fall to 10. I would love it, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. But Pitts and Sewell are the two dominant guys that I see Hall of Fame. I ain't say Pro Bowl, y'all. I didn't say that. I said Hall of Fame type talent. Sewell and Pitts. That's the only two I've seen that I can look at and say, okay, that guy right there is going to do some major league damage. That's what I'm saying. Lawrence is going to be good. Lawrence is. Trevor Lawrence is going to be good. But all his success is going to be dependent upon what kind of offensive line he got. Exactly. Geechee is on here. Say yesterday was a great day. A great day in the organization. We've never had this. She said Trevor reminded me of Fabio. He looked like one of the Bee Gees to me. But he can play now. Lawrence ain't no joke now. I ain't knocking his ability. He a bad boy. But here's my thing. He was a bad boy at Clemson. You see, I know a whole bunch of quarterbacks that were bad in college, got to the league and got cracked. The list go on and on with them type guys. It's all depending on what kind of line he got. Geechee throws out Parsons. I would love Parsons there too. From Penn State. This is what we got to talk about now. Free agency, and we get to draft next. Free agency is going to knock out a lot of these names that we're seeing now because we can play. I'm sorry, Gary, I see you. My fault. Gary said, do we trade Gallup for a one tech now? Or do you keep him and try to resign him knowing he won't be a number one or number two on the team, tagging him at 17, 18? To be honest with you, we should have traded Gallup last year. We already know we're not going to be able to sign him because some teams are going to throw the book at him, and Gallup is going to do what probably anybody else would. He's going to take the money. To trade him for a one tech now, it depends on who you're talking about. Gary, just don't give me a second tier one technique, a guy that just fit in. If I'm trading you a starter, a real good starter, you gotta have to give me a real one. That's the way I look at it. Y'all talking so fast. Let me get there. I want everybody to celebrate tonight. Yeah. Geechee says that we draft whoever drives in the top 10, we already know you're drafting an automatic starter. Okay. So we drafting a 10. So we talking about a starter immediately, which may be the conventional pick. Hey, I'm not mad. Listen, Pitts would make sense. Parsons would make sense. Those guys. But truth, if you're telling me we're picking Slater, I told y'all this other day, okay, where you going to play? Y'all told me he can play guard. Okay, that's fine. If I'm drafting 10, we ain't drafting you sit on no bench or be a rotational guy. No. That don't even make sense. I want to play. I want you to play immediately. But here's my thing though, about go back to what you said, Gary, about the one technique. We don't need to be We need to keep Gallup. We see the reason why we need to get rid of Gallup, not because he's some slaw, because God knows he's not. It's just that he gonna get away scotch free. It almost reminds you of the Byron Jones incident, the way Byron got away scotch free when we should have traded him. And you just hate to give up a good player like Gallup for nothing, because we're not gonna franchise him. He gonna leave. And I just hate. That's the reason why I say we should have traded him. But I believe Dak want to roll with his guys one last time, regardless. I think that's what Dak want to do. And he deserved that right. So I ain't gonna even get messed up about that. But when you talk about a one technique, I need to see the free agents at the one. Some of you guys know it better than I do. And whoever that guy is, we need to throw some money at him. That's my thought. That's my thought. So we got the money now. We ain't got to, because of the cap hit that Dak is on for next year, $22 million. Look, we got to go ahead and roll the dice now. The window is closing. The offensive linemen are getting older. Their bodies are breaking down. Ezekiel Elliott is 1 year older. Dak is coming off a broken ankle. Look, Cooper is getting older, and his body is getting hurt. Look, the window's closing. We need to copy off of what the Rams did a couple years ago and go all in. And then we need to copy off the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers got Gronk from the WWE. They went and got Leonard Fournette. They already had LaShawn McCoy. They already had Ronald Jones. Come on. And the scary part about Tampa Bay was that O.J. Howard was out. O.J. Howard coming back. They went and got Antonio Brown when they said nobody wanted him. Tom Brady said, I babysit him. I'm going to bring him on. We need to have that mentality. We don't need this develop and let's see if what's going to happen. No. I need to go get a dog now. I got the money to go get a dog. And I ain't shopping in no dog store for no chihuahuas. No. We got the money now. Take me to the pit bull section. Yeah. That's what we can do now. Take me to the Rottweiler section. To the section where the Rottweilers at. Don't send me these little poo-put dogs. No. No. Don't send. Don't let me see that. Don't give me the poodle section. No. I don't want no. Look, if the dog skin is white, don't give me no finesse type players. I don't want that now. Don't give me no guy that's just gonna fit in a rotational. All that. No. When we go to the dog store, y'all come on with me now. Y'all come on with me. Y'all see the analogy. When we go to the dog store now, we got money in our pockets. You understand? When we go to the dog store, we go past the showroom floor. The showroom floor got the nice little mixed dogs, the Chihuahua and Poodle mix type dogs. Little small, cute dog. Dog you take pictures with. All that kind of stuff. We go past that. What we looking for is the room where you scared almost to open the door. Because you open up that door, you're going to hear some the dog going to have slob coming out their mouth. Y'all come on with me tonight. Y'all come on. Y'all stop laughing. Y'all come on with me. We looking for them dogs that if you open the door, your inside shake. It's like you going down the hill of a roller coaster. Y'all know that feeling. When you go down, that's the kind of feeling. That's where I'm shopping at. I'm going to put this big old thing that the dog trainers have where the dog jump up and bite your arm and it don't hurt them. I'm wearing a whole bodysuit and I'm looking for guys that holding up the bars like this, shaking and trembling. Please come get. I'm looking for some lunatics. That's what I want. Don't give me no finesse player. We can do that now. This is what it's going to take. I need attitude. Y'all better be glad I ain't got the money to spend it. I look, I don't need no film. I need some film of some nuts, some bona fide nuts that's on that field. That's what I need. I'm looking for the Super Bowl. The window's closing, y'all. We ain't got time to experiment. We had the Jason Garrett era was our experimental stage. Okay, it didn't work. Time to change the philosophy. I need dogs. If Kyle Pitts fall to number 10, give me that Rottweiler. Give me him. Give me him, because he's a dog. I'm going to agree, because some of y'all not. I know the conventional thing is. I'm sorry. I got on the road there. Let me get some of y'all come in. It look like I got some help here on this kind of stuff here. Let me see. Donna said we can't buy from Walmart. We got to go in for a stud. Exactly. Gigi said we don't want no ankle biters. I love it. That's true. Queen said I want pit bulls, Dobermans, attack dogs. See, I'm glad I'm not the only one that's seeing this. Okay. Donna said we got to get a pit bull. Mike said we need a junkyard dog. Huh? Oh, Queen said I need some Mr. Take your girl from you. And let me add to that, right in your face while you standing there. I'm gonna take your girl from you. That's the kind of guys we need. Huh? We on a dog hunt. I hope they doing it. I really do. On defense, primarily. I'm just like Geechee, though. Now, I need everybody. Now, because the name just ain't coming up, but even though it's not conventional to draft a linebacker at 10, let me tell y'all something about Parsons. Y'all need to look at that film again. Let me tell you something about Mr. Parsons. He's a dog. That's all I'm going to tell you. Your eyes may be different than mine. Y'all need to check out. Y'all need to look at Mr. Parsons' game film from Penn State. You need to look at him. He is the kind of guy that is a difference maker. And we need him on defense. I don't need exactly. Thank you, Geechee. You thought I didn't see it, but y'all got me sweating now. My God. I talk about these dogs. I got hype all of a sudden. Listen. Yeah, I'm telling y'all see what Geechee said about Parsons? Y'all need to check out his film. And you tell me, what are you seeing? As a matter of fact, let's make that our little homework tonight here from the Big Time Show podcast. Y'all go check him out. And you tell me. Because, see, he will be there at 10. Okay? And we all know we need defense. We know we need defense. See, some of y'all want Surtain. I've been watching him. And I'm not saying he's solid. I'm not saying he's trash. He's not. But, I got a couple reasons. And I'm going to throw Fairley in too. Okay? Personally speaking, I like Fairley more than I like Surtain. It ain't by much. But I like him like that. Fairley is a dog. But here's my part with rookie corners. They rookies. We saw that with Diggs. Diggs got tore up in the first part of the year. I mean, cracked, destroyed, eaten alive. But he got better. And when it was all over, he was solid. I don't want a second-year cornerback and a rookie cornerback on the other side. I don't want that. Look, I hate to say this, but this is not the SEC. I just said something almost blasphemous. This is the NFL. This is the NFL. This is not. You're not playing Tennessee, huh? You're gonna get cracked, and I ain't got time. We ain't got time for experimentation. We experimented last year. We was getting 30-some-odd points put on them. We ain't got time for that. I need, if you're going to get a corner, this is me. Give me a corner that's a veteran. Now, whoever that is, I don't know. I ain't got time for rookies. Not now. And I don't have time to draft a rookie at 10 that's going to come in and be what? Your third or fourth cornerback? No. That means you ain't going to be on the field too much, except in nickel situations. I ain't got time for that. If I'm drafting at 10, week 1, you are in the starting lineup. And Parsons fit that bill. That's all I'm going to say about him. Geechee is sold on him, as y'all can see. Geechee saying he's a top 3 talent at linebacker. So, I mean, I've seen him. He's a dog, man. Queen says this. She said, should we take Parsons at 10? Who are we voting off the line at linebacker? Well, first of all, to be honest with you, we should not vote off. We should push off Sean Lee. So we can get this loyalty thing out the way. Just because Sean Lee say, I want to go one more year. Okay, well, you're the starter. No. Let's not vote him off. Let's push Sean Lee off. That opens up the starting position right there. Get him out of there. Yeah, get him out of there. I don't look. As much as y'all talk about Jalen Smith and LVE and Parsons, let me tell y'all this. If you tell me that my starting linebackers are Jalen Smith, LVE, who I don't trust his body either, but when he in there, he all right. And you tell me Parsons, other linebacker, let me tell you something. We're going to have a hit machine out there. Because Jalen, as much as y'all talk about Jalen, one thing about Jalen, he going to knock you in your mouth. That's doggish. That's what I want. I want dog. Okay? LVE got a little, he going to get there, but he don't punish people like I want. But he's more of a finesse player, and he had to play like that because if you remember his storyline, he played 7-on-7 and, all that kind of stuff, and you had to, that kind of stuff. You're a finesse player. Had to tackle in space. That's good. We need that. Everybody can't be a hit machine. I take that. And if you add Parsons to it, that means I got 2 head hunters at linebacker that when you go up to them, you're going to get smacked in your mouth. Ray Lewis style. That's what I want. I don't care what y'all say. Attitude counts. The Baltimore Ravens didn't win no but 1 or 2 Super Bowls, but every year you knew that the Baltimore Ravens defense was going to punish you every trip. That's what I got to have. Might I ever say Jalen just had to play his assignment, not hero ball. Well, with headhunters, you got to take the good with the bad. I'm sorry. Jalen is a good linebacker. I'll take him. Because I know Jalen going to give him the 100%. Jalen ain't going to try to get that ball, man. Jalen going to try to hit you. I need some intimidation out there. I don't need no pat you on the shoulder, finesse, Richard Simmons, like dance with me. Let's massage each other while I try to get to the backfield. No. I need aggression. What John Cena say when he first came out, ruthless aggression. That's what I'm looking for. At every level on defense. I already got one back there in the defense now. I got one that's gonna hit you. That's Mr. Wilson, the hit man. See, I got it there. I'm good. I need it at this level here on linebacker now. I need it. I need that. And then I need the guy on the D line. What we got is edge. Randy Gregory can get there. D-Law can get there, but that's edge rushing. I need somebody gonna pop you in your mouth when you try to run the ball. That's what I'm looking for. So there go back to that one technique. We got money now. Hey, everybody on Podbean. I'm sorry. Hey, everybody on Podbean. I'm sorry I neglected y'all. Everybody that's here. Hey, hello. I see y'all. Y'all put y'all comments in on Podbean so I can answer everybody talking here in Facebook land so far. I need somebody on the D line. Now I'm gonna let me tell y'all this. Let me tell you on D line what I'm getting. See, the problem is Queen and Geechee. Here's the problem: loyalty. because I got a feeling we're going to bring back McCoy. Tristan Hill is going to be back, and he going to play. And then we got Gallimore there. And we still got Woods, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Why do we have to be loyal to Woods anymore? I mean, I know I like Woods. Why do we have to be loyal to Gerald McCoy? I mean, I'm sorry. I know he's a big name. But give me somebody, man, that's gonna have to be respected. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm tired. We got to win now. I'm gonna give Gallimore. Thank you, Donna. You with me? I'm gonna give Gallimore another grace period because he's getting better. Obviously, he got better last year. I want to see him take the next step. A Queen says, should we push Sean Lee off the cliff? We can see Franz Bernard out there. I like Franz Bernard too. Queen. Bernard can play. But look, Sean Lee, God bless him. Thank you for the years. Solid player when he was out there. No doubt about it. When he was on the field, the defense was better. But his time has passed. I'm sick of the loyalty. I'm sick of the Jason Witten type loyalty. And that we got to get Sean Lee out of there. And if you are gonna sign, you need to sit on the bench. You now become a rotational guy, which means you will sit the bench more than you play. That's what we need for Sean. We need to let these guys look. No. Your season is over. It's time for new blood to come in. Queen says false loyalty is going to bite us square in the cheek. Exactly, if we go that route. Geechee says all the players from the Gary era need to go. I agree 100% with that. If they not stars, exactly. My brother Gary said we have to see what we have to know what we need. Well, that's why I was saying it's time. And then Geechee say he can be the linebacker coach too. Exactly. He can go straight to coaching. They'll hire him immediately. Donald says it's time for Sean Lee to hit the bricks. Exactly. So what is one of the hidden problems of the Dallas Cowboys is this loyalty thing that I've talked about many times on my show. And we got to get rid of it. Here's the bottom line tonight, y'all. We've positioned ourselves to play the game now. When I say that, I mean, with the Dak Prescott signing, it opened up the door for a lot of other stuff that could potentially happen. It'll go against the philosophy of the way that we built teams for the last probably 8 to 10 years. But I think they see what they have to do now if they're talking about Super Bowl. You're going to have to go get some help. And I ain't talking about these little Payless shoe store free agents. I ain't talking about that. No. Don, I forgot about him. There's another loyalty person. You're absolutely right. Tyrone Crawford. Look, it's time to go, Doc. Thank God bless you. Thank you for the years. Thank you for the sacrifice. Thank you for being a solid player that can play inside and out, Brother Crawford. We thank you. We're not diminishing you. We're not talking about you. You did what you can do. You were not dominant, but you were a solid football player for us. Thank you. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. Sean Lee, we appreciate you. We need you to just go and sit down because we seen how your body responds. You can't make it probably about 4 or 5 games in a year, and we can't afford that now. You're taking up a roster spot. We know that you're good. We know that you study well. We know that you know the offense, what they're doing before they even do it, run the play. We give you credit for that. We thank you so much. We realize your knowledge as well, and we're willing possibly to give you a linebacker coach job, but we're going to take these pads from you now. we're going to take this helmet from you because your time is gone. But I want to play. You're alive and well in Madden. Just get the joystick in your hand, and you can play with yourself all day long. You are on Madden. Turn it on. You can relive. You can go play with the teams of the 70s and 80s if you want. But one thing about it, 2020, you got to get out of here, man. Okay, I know some of y'all laughing at me, but look, I'm just telling you. We don't have time, y'all. I'm serious. The window's closing. This great offensive line that's not great anymore. The reason why it's not great anymore because time done. The time is down now. Tyron Smith, my God, woo. Can you make it, Doc? I mean, jeez. The time gone. We got to win now. We got a problem. To be honest with you, depending on how the line show up, we got about a 2-year gap to get it done. I'm serious. We got about Zach Martin, Lyle Collins is young and his body already breaking down. Okay. Tyron Smith is just older. You can't blame. Hey, age. It's the best. His best days are gone. So that great left tackle, he ain't. He's just good now. Okay, guard play ain't never been. Zach Martin finally. Yeah, exactly. Queen said Tyrone Granny Hips Crawford needs to go as well. Yeah, exactly. Zach Martin, who never got hurt, now all of a sudden his body's starting to break down. He getting hurt now. See what I'm saying? You only get a few years of a little gap where you can really do some damage. And to be honest with you, we on borrowed time now. Even Dak Prescott, I mean, we believe he's going to be good, but we don't know what he's going to look like with that ankle. He probably wouldn't, I put money on say he's going to be even better, but we don't know. The style of runner that Ezekiel Elliott is, no, you can't. Your body can't take that kind of punishment for all these years, and you don't think that you're gonna go down a notch. We only got a few years. We have to go for it now. That's why I'm saying go get me some real dogs now. Now. Our first and second and possibly third rounders are going to be competing for a starting job. Our first rounder should be starting immediately. Thank their Queen. She said McCoy talking about want to go back with the Bucs. Everybody want to play with the Bucs because they want to win a Super Bowl. Let them go on back to Tampa. Let them go. They just give us the right to finally go after another one technique now. I hope he do go. Let him go. You can't miss what you never had. We didn't see what Jerry McCoy could do. He never played. I don't know what he was gonna do. I don't know if age caught up with him or not. I don't know. I know what he used to do, back in the day. I don't know what he is. I ain't leaning on that. I care less. Let him go. You don't miss what you never had. Plus, I don't need him there hogging up and robbing playing time from Gallimore. Gallimore showed me promise. I need him on the field. Because he's making a little damage. Tristan Hill can make some damage. I need them on the field. I don't need them sitting on no bench. I don't need that. I need them on the field. I don't care nothing about Gerald McCoy. He ain't never bothered me. Hey, Tony, I'm sorry. Yeah, he finally got it. Tony, do I know you? Tony, do I know you? I don't know if I know you or not, Tony. Who are you, Tony? Because I got a cousin's name is Tony, and Tony, you got to be, because I want to make sure I'm for those on Facebook, I'm talking to somebody on Podbean right now. We have the Podbean terrorist. You've been on my pod, man. Oh, you just changed your picture. Hey, Tony, I know who you are now. You just changed your picture. All right, I got you. Well, welcome to the house, Tony. Thank you for popping in on me. Appreciate that. Yeah, I hope you ain't missing me because I've been funny already. So I've been checking already. But anyway, listen, you guys, look, here's the step. According to me now, y'all may say something different, and I'm not knocking you. I believe the Jones family have had a meeting, and the meeting was, we know we taking these bumps and this criticism from everybody on ESPN and our fan base by not signing Dak. They while we were talking about them, they obviously were getting things done in the contract. That was the biggest piece. That's done. Now they know exactly what they have for salary cap. With the cap hit that Dak Prescott has, which is only $22 million, that opens up money for us to go after a real free agent now. The end of the question is, are we finally going to be shopping for the big boys now in free agency? That's what the question is. If we do that, then the draft does not become as hard. The draft now actually becomes somewhat, in some areas, icing on the cake. I'm not dependent on rookies to take care of the defense. I'm not. If we can get a couple free agents in some key spots on defense, it'll change our whole game. If we go after a D lineman in free agency, it'll change the whole game for us. If we get a veteran secondary person, whether that's safety or corner, it would change the whole game for us. That's the next step. After that step is the draft. And after that, it's time to play football. That's just bottom line. I'm excited about it tonight, y'all. That's all I got to say. I'm excited. Remember the two things. The jump both sides won on this contract. Dak got the respect that he was looking for. He was next, and they paid him as if he was next. He's right above Deshaun for a few weeks or so until Josh Allen get paid or Lamar Jackson get paid. Those are the guys who happy tonight. The guy that are really happy is Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, and maybe even Baker Mayfield. Maybe you throw him in too, baby. They're happy tonight that Dak signed because they know they next. And they're going to get more than Dak Prescott. They're very happy. But as for now, Dak got exactly what he deserved. He was next. He's right under Mahomes and above Deshaun Watson, as I told you it would be. The Jones family are happy because of the contract loopholes that they get to. I'm going to put this up one last time for those that didn't see it. I'm going to put it up again one last time. There it is. There's the automatic conversion clause, where essentially bottom line is saying that they can convert their salaries into a bonus, signing bonus at any time. And that would create salary cap space for the next few years. The Jones family are very happy about that. I don't blame them because you're not strapped now. All thing they got to do is take Dak's money and give it to them straight out in a signing bonus and make the cap what they want it to be. That's big, y'all. That's big. Dak Prescott, as I told you guys before, what was going to make the big difference was the signing bonus. If you give Dak the proper signing bonus, he could care less about what the cap hit is. What did they do? They gave him the biggest signing bonus in NFL history. And Dak tomorrow at the press conference is going to get a $66 million check to take home. You talking about life-changing. I mean, one day you got $6 and Dak got more than $6 already. But the very next day you got $66 million that you take home right then. Come on now. They gave him the signing bonus. The cap hit is nothing now. It's nothing. He can care less. He's happy. Those are the two things that I take away from the contract. Now, I'm quite sure a whole lot of other you guys got other big points and all that kind of stuff, and I share. But those were the two things that really stuck out to me about the contract. I'm done. I appreciate you guys hanging with me. We'll let it go tonight. Tune in to my boy Boss Cowboy, who will break it down even better than me, than what you see here. Hey, good, bad, and ugly truth. Hey, brother, where you been, man? Where in the world you been, Doc? Good to see you, man. I'm glad you're here with me. The Forgotten PayPal Scanner. I don't know who y'all are. Jake, the Forgotten PayPal Scammer. Okay. I see you. I see you, good bad. I don't know who all these numbers are. JQZ. I just leave it there. Hey, welcome to the show. Appreciate you guys. Some of y'all gonna have to go to the replay and check out the show. We kind of hit it on everything. But hey, y'all check out everybody. Listen, if you want to become a patron of the show, I really don't do this to the end, but I'll do it now. Listen, there it is for you. There's my Cash App. If you like what I do, or just want to help your guy out, there it is. That's my Cash App. You can just do that, and I appreciate it. If you're on Podbean, some of you already know about those hearts, and if you want to become a patron of the show, all you have to do is hit that become a patron and follow those simple instructions, and there you go. And we appreciate you so much. We'll see you on Saturday. 3:00 p.m. Saturday at 3:00 p.m. for another edition of the show. I'm quite sure we'll be talking a little bit more about this. Probably going to be some more things to talk about it, and we can see what it is. I appreciate you guys so much. Hey, Cowboy fans, listen, don't let nobody take away y'all joy right now. Let's celebrate. We got a reason to celebrate. It's been too long. We finally got some positive news. Those of you that are on Podbean, those of you that will be listening to this on Google Podcasts and Spotify and LinkedIn and all the other platforms that we have here on Pandora and all that. Listen, iHeartRadio, listen, celebrate. We don't get too many, news type, news that we can really celebrate. Yesterday was a great day for Cowboy Land. It was. And I'm happy about it. I'm glad Dak got what he deserved. I'm glad the Jones family killed the narrative that I had in my head. I'm glad that happened. We can go play football now, y'all. That's the bottom line. Look, we almost ready now. We counting down now. It's time to play football now. It is. It's time to play now. That's really the goal now. We go in and we ain't got to worry about this rinky dink stuff no more. We in good shape. It's time to play football. It's time to play. We got a few more things we got to pick up in free agency. We got this draft to take care of. After that, it's time to play football. It's time to play. I think that we're here because this contract, now I'll close with this. This contract, for the morale of the team, for the spirit of the team, this contract signing galvanized this team together. It put them together. I believe it is making them closer, because tomorrow, do not be surprised when the press conference come on. And for those that don't know, the Cowboys had the press conference tomorrow talking about the contract for Dak, and Dak is going to sign the contract tomorrow. Everybody put it on your phone, find the Dallas Cowboy app, put the live notifications on, so that way when the press conference starts, it'll come straight to your phone and you can click in and watch it. I would not be surprised, y'all, that on tomorrow, that whole team is not there at their press conference tomorrow. That's how much they love Dak. I would not be surprised if Jerry Jones is crying tomorrow. Part of it is you got to give a piece of change, you understand? Part of it is you got to drop off some money, some serious money. He might be crying because of that. But $150, $60 million ain't nothing to no billionaire. That's like a drop in the bucket. That ain't nothing. He made that in one day. You know what I'm saying? The billionaires think differently. Okay. But I'm quite sure he loved Dak. I believe he does. And I'm quite sure there's going to be a very emotional press conference. Dak Prescott is going to be emotional tomorrow. If his brother is there, which I believe it. If y'all saw that Tad, if y'all don't know, go to Tad Prescott Twitter page. Tad Prescott, that's Dak's brother. Look at the picture of him and Dak once he got the call that the contract was done. That's real. If y'all seen it, I should have had it here for you so you can look at it. But look at that on your own leisure. You'll see the emotion. I'm quite sure tomorrow is going to be a very emotional day on tomorrow. Dak Prescott lost his mother. Dak Prescott last year lost his brother, his other brother. And Dak is now done something generational for his family. Generations for his family. Tomorrow going to be big. And this is the kind of stuff that galvanizes a team together and makes a team a real team. And once a team becomes a real team, it ain't no telling what they can do. I've seen it happen. You guys have to watch this press conference tomorrow. If you're at work, look, if you're at work, don't get in trouble. Don't get fired now. Don't get fired, okay? If you got to go outside, turn on your phone, go outside. Put your earbuds in your ear so nobody else can't hear it. I'm giving y'all tricks how to watch it now. Put your earbuds in your ear so that way nobody else hear it. If you really want to get jazzy with it, act like you got to go to the bathroom. Y'all come on, help me here. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Go to the bathroom and stay in the bathroom about 10 minutes or so. And you can do that way. Take your lunch if you can take your lunch. Take your lunch, get in your car. Turn the air conditioner on. Don't come back in your rope sweating like a pig. Now, turn the air conditioner on in your car and watch the press conference. Okay, go get your lunch, eat it in your car. Don't do all that. Don't get around a lot of folks now. If you want to hear it, a folk gonna be talking to you. You can't do two things at one time. I can't do that myself. I done got a little older now, so I can't listen. And then you talking to me in my ear. Somebody got to be quiet. You understand? I want to hear what Dak got to say tomorrow. Okay? Do that. Whatever you do, don't be driving and trying to look at Dak and all that kind of stuff, because I don't want you to run to no pole or nothing like that. Okay? Or running back of somebody's car. Park your car like you going to a drive-in or something. Drive-in movie. Sit down and watch the show. Okay? Just do that. Don't do that. Brooks, are you going to put this on your page? No, I ain't putting it on my page. No. I got to go to work. Look, I got a job too. I'm not trying to get fired. You understand? I'm going to check it out. And let me be quiet because somebody may forward this to some of my employees. Look, y'all have a good evening. So, y'all, I'm not watching nothing. Y'all know I'm a fool. Y'all know I'm a fool. Y'all know I'm a fool. Y'all know I'm foolish. So, look, enjoy tomorrow. We're going to have a good time tomorrow watching Dak Prescott and everybody else. I'll see you guys. No, I'm not watching nothing. No, I'm not. Don't look. I'm sorry. I may have got some of y'all in trouble already. Don't watch nothing. Go to work. I love it. Saturday at 3:00 p.m., y'all. Saturday at 3 p.m. We'll have another edition of the Big Time Show podcast. And we'll talk about everything from the press conference and we'll break down the contract more. We're learning more and more about the contract, every time something come up, and we'll have some more nuggets. And let's also talk about Saturday, what we ought to be doing possibly in free agency. I need to find out who are these one techs from free agents. I really need to find that out and see what we need to do there, because we got money to play with now. So let's go to work. I'll holler at y'all 7:30. Excuse me. I'm sorry. 3 p.m. Saturday, this coming up Saturday, the big time show. Appreciate you guys hanging with me. Come on, hang with me on Saturday, all right? Hey, Cowboys, smile, baby. Let's smile. We got something to smile about. I'll see y'all Saturday.